now. Hope you guys are all having a great day so far. I'm starting off my day. I just showered. I am preparing, making sure I have everything for my midterm today. I believe I have everything. I literally just need a pencil right now. And I should be good to go. But that's it. Yeah, I gotta drive to school soon. It is 6:10 currently. It is bright and early. And as you can hear from my voice, I am still half asleep. Okay, got a pencil. I am good. You guys can hear it in my voice, like I am tired. So I'm gonna be going to get some breakfast and heading on my way. I don't know if I would drive and then get breakfast or get breakfast and then drive. I haven't quite figured that out yet. Yo guys, so I am home. It is much later now. Midterm went well, I think, so I'm happy about that. Got a lot of stuff done today as well. And yeah, so I'm home, and I'm actually going to be doing a reaction video very soon for you guys to the new song by Eminem and Beyonce. So I hope you guys enjoy that. Okay guys, so like I had told you before, well I said in the beginning of this video, I was going to be reacting to Rihanna and Eminem's new song, Walk on Water. I've heard it once, but I want to watch it again, well not watch it again, really listen to it again, and kind of go into a little bit more depth of what I think some things mean over others, and actually just rewatch it and see if I get any different meanings out of it. So let's get right into the video. Okay, let me quickly start off by saying, well, obviously I'm not like a music expert or anything, but I thoroughly enjoy both Beyonce and Eminem. This starts off with such a nice hook. I really like what they've done with this record. Beyonce comes up with this really nice melody that she's got going on. So it is a fantastic start to this video, I believe. And then I'm just waiting for Eminem to come in and absolutely kill it. Why? Quickly, let me stop that once again. I don't want to stop this too much, but I want to give you guys as much like juicy information as I can pick up at least. One thing that I think they've done really well, and I think it's going to reflect in the actual music video, all they've done is the actual audio right now. So it's just literally the song that I'm reacting to. But I think a huge thing that they've done that is really cool is the fact that they are like they have Eminem, like he's writing down his lyrics and he's like tearing away the pages as he can't find the right words to say in the song. And so I think that's really cool what they've done.
Feel the ice cracking because
so if you can hear in the background, like every now and then, like they'll rip a page, like he'll rip a page and like talk a little bit, and it kind of foreshadows into the next like stanza, which is really cool.
It's the curse of the standard that the first of the matter's disc set, always in search of the verse that I haven't spit yet. Will this step just be another misstep?
He goes, always in search of the verse I haven't spit yet. that right there, like, that's exactly what I was talking about before. Like, he's writing down the lyrics and he's not 100% sure what he wants to say, but people are always asking him to say something new or rap about somebody else. Like, that is such a bar. Oh my god.
To tarnish whatever the legacy, love, or respect I've garnered, the rhyme has to be perfect, the delivery flawless, and it all.
I like that. He's talking about how the rhyme has to be perfect, the delivery is flawless. It's basically saying that people are critiquing him if it's not perfect, because he's looked at this such like a higher being almost, if you will. And so if everything is not perfect, people automatically criticize his work.
Always feels like I'm hitting the mark till I go sit in the car, listen and pick it apart. Like this shit is garbage. God's given me all this, still I feel no different regardless. Kids look to me as a god, this is retarded, if only they knew.
He goes, kids are looking at me like a god, this is retarded. Basically saying that this is like stupid, I don't understand how people can look at me like this. I don't see myself in this light. And basically having that influence on these kids, well, that's a really, really deep line. And I think more than anything, like, Eminem's not trying to roast anybody in this song, like, they're not taking shots, but he's just kind of talking from the heart. Like, one of his older songs called Mockingbird is like that as well. He's talking about his daughter, like, all of that kind of stuff. A lot of his songs have really, really deep meanings towards them.
It's a facade and it's exhaustive, and I try not to listen and
That's interesting. Actually, listening to that line, Beyonce's talking about, she's like, I'll walk on water, but I ain't no Jesus, just because of, I believe it was the Old Testament. I have never read, the Bible, so I don't know 100%. I believe it's in the Old Testament where Jesus actually walks on water, so I understand exactly what they're saying, and I get it, the whole message now of everybody talking about Eminem like he's a god, basically saying that he would be able to walk on water, essentially. So that's the perspective that I take from this, at least.
But only when it freezes.
Interesting, like, flip side to that, she's talking about then, the more realistic thing is that we're not gods, we're only able to walk on water when it's freezing, like that, or when it's frozen. Like, that's completely different. I like that. I like what they did. I like that. He's like, I'm a Rubik's, as in like a Rubik's Cube, which means essentially very hard to solve, is essentially what he's talking about. He's a complicated kind of person, and there's a lot going on in his life. That's at least the perspective I took on it. You guys can have a different perspective on it, but I think that's what he means. Like, I know Rubik's Cubes and stuff, like, I like using my Rubik's Cubes, I have them, but I think that's what he's talking about. He's complicated, more complicated than some people would allow everybody else to believe.
I goof and I jest.
I think that bar right there, he's like, I'm getting clowned and frowned on. Like, I used to have people eating out of my palm. The eating out of my palm was before, leading up to that. But I think like that is a crazy deep message, because actually Eminem hasn't released an album in a very long time. And when he released an album, like in one of his songs called Rap God, you've probably heard it before. If you're watching this video, you've probably heard Rap God. If you haven't, please go check it out. But he's saying literally like he was the god of rap, and it kind of circles back to this. And now all he's getting is hate. It's like, where's another album, Eminem? Like, where's the music at? What the hell has happened to you? You've fallen off. Somebody else has taken your spot. That, all that kind of stuff. And it's completely changed. The music has completely changed. Like rap, hip hop, R&B, all that kind of stuff has completely changed because he hasn't released a like banger in so long. And I think this is part of his comeback, because I know that he has been working his ass off to get another album out.
Who's looking down on me that matters? Now it's Deshaun. Am I lucky to be around this long? Begs the question.
I like how he said, I wonder if I'm around, I'm allowed to be around this long, because he's been doing this since the late 90s. Like, he's been rapping and killing it since the late 90s. So I think when he says that line, he's like, well, am I just a fad? Like, am I done? Am I over? Like, am I not able to create music that people want to hear anymore, kind of thing. So crazy deep meanings in this song.
To know, especially after the methadone is yesterday fades, and the Dresden home is burnt to the ground, and all that's left of my house is lawn. The crowds are gone, and it's time to wash out the blonde. Sales decline.
Oh shit! Oh, I didn't even hear that line before. It's like time to wash out the blonde, because when he originally came out, like one of his rise to fame things was like he was a real Slim Shady, so he had like blonde hair. So when he's like, time to wash out the blonde, like all the crowds are gone, all of that kind of stuff, those two bars right there, it's basically like, I can't go back to my past life, it's over, like I'm not the real Slim Shady anymore, I am Eminem, I'm an individual artist, and I am going to kill it by myself. That's the message that I got. I didn't hear that bar before. Oh, that's so good. That is so good. It actually changes, and her voice is just so perfect, so crisp, and it comes back in, does the chorus again, and fades. But this,
cause I'm just a man, but as long as I got a mic, I'm godlike. So me and you are not alike, bitch. I wrote stand.
that's the bar right there. That right there. I think that is probably the craziest part about it. Honestly, like that right there, when he just at the end, as long as I have a mic, crazy good song. I am blown away by what they have done with this. It's so good, and it is an absolute banger. So shout out to Eminem and Beyonce for a crazy for a crazy song. Oh, it's so good. It is so So good, and there's so many deep meanings. I'm sure I missed some of them, honestly. I'm sure there's some that you guys picked up on, so let me know down in the comment section below if there's anything that I missed in this video. I'm gonna end the video here, guys. I hope you guys have all had a great day, and of course, make sure to like, subscribe, and have fun, guys. I will see you in the next video. Peace.